Since trading for Jimmy Butler, the Warriors have gone 16-4, and yes, that's as wild as it sounds. Just 2 months ago, this team looked like they were out of gas. Now, they're one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Steph Curry is playing with a freedom we haven't seen in years. Butler has completely changed the team's identity, becoming one of their top players on both offense and defense. Jonathan Kuminga is back from injury, and the defensive pairing of Draymond Green and Butler is proving to be a nightmare for opponents. Everything is coming together, and right now, Golden State is playing some of the best basketball in the NBA. Let's take a closer look at why this new version of the Warriors stands out. Since Butler arrived, this team hasn't just improved, they've taken off. A 16-4 record overall, 16-3 when he's on the court, and 8-2 in their last 10 games. This isn't just a good run. It feels like they're becoming unstoppable. Yes, better rotations and player development have helped. The biggest difference? It's Butler. This is what he does. When he joined the Bulls, they went 11-4. The Timberwolves, 10-5. The Sixers, 11-4. The Heat, 12-3. Everywhere he goes, teams win. Jimmy Butler doesn't just bring talent. He brings winning basketball, and now he's doing it in Golden State. Before Jimmy Butler joined the Warriors, the team relied heavily on Steph Curry. When Steph sat, things fell apart. They were outscored by a combined 90 points without him. But since Butler came in, that's completely flipped. Now, Golden State is actually plus 33 when Curry's off the floor, a perfect example. Their recent win over the Bucks. With Steph out, Butler took over as the main option. He scored 24 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and handed out 10 assists. All while controlling the game in the clutch. He hit tough shots, drew fouls, and went a perfect 11 for 11 from the free throw line. Classic Butler. But it's not just the scoring that stands out. It's how his playmaking has grown. He's passing more now with the Warriors than he ever did with the Heat. His average passes per game jumped from 47 in Miami to 49. 6 in Golden State. His secondary assists, the pass that leads to an assist, more than doubled from 0.4 to 0.9. And it's not just about numbers. Butler's driving with the intent to pass, pulling in defenders and then hitting cutters or finding open shooters. Whether he's in the high post, the low post, or coming off the dribble, he's reading the floor with patience and precision. Golden State's motion offense isn't just adapting to Butler. It's bringing out a whole new side of him. He's playing more as a facilitator, making the offense flow, and looking to involve his teammates even more than usual. Head coach Steve Kerr noticed it right away after Butler's first game. He said Butler's passing connects everything. Whether he's dishing from the post or on the move, he keeps the offense humming. Just make the quick swing. None of this should come as a surprise. Since 2019, Jimmy Butler hasn't had a single season averaging fewer than 5.3 assists. As a point forward, he brings stability to the Warriors' offense when Steph's on the bench, and adds control to their fast-paced style. Defensively, he's just as valuable. Butler brings elite toughness and basketball IQ, fitting perfectly into a modern version of the role Andre Iguodala played during Golden State's dynasty years. The numbers since the All-Star break say it all. 3rd in offense, tied for 2nd in defense, 1st in net rating, and now 6th in the West. The Warriors are finally clicking on both ends of the floor. Butler's had a huge hand in that. Since he joined, the team has posted the 2nd-best defensive rating in the league, 108.2. That's not a coincidence. His defensive impact is just as big as what he brings on offense. Alongside Draymond Green, Butler gives the Warriors a physical edge they've been missing all season. He helps cover for Curry's defensive gaps and adds a second anchor to the lineup. A 5-time all-defensive 2nd-team pick, Butler has the strength, quickness, and instincts to guard almost anyone, from wings to bigs. Lineups have been a problem for the Warriors all season, especially when facing bigger guards and wings like Donovan Mitchell or Jason Tatum. But with Jimmy Butler in the mix, standing 6'7" and 230 pounds, head coach Steve Kerr and defensive coordinator Jerry Stackhouse now have a lot more flexibility. Since Butler joined, the Warriors have started using more zone defense, and it's working. They've allowed just 60 points on 76 zone possessions, which comes out to only 0.79 points per trip, Over a full season, that would be the best zone defense in the NBA. But here's the key. Butler isn't just fitting into the system, he's elevating it. He can guard just about anyone, disrupt plays as the help defender, and rotate to clean up defensive mistakes. It's a skill set that looks a lot like Draymond Green's, and having two players who can do that, it's a game changer. With Butler and Draymond on the floor together, the Warriors are giving up just 108. 5 points per 100 possessions, outside of garbage time. That would rank second best in the league over a full season. Bottom line, Butler hasn't just fit in, he's reshaped what the Warriors can be on defense. Scoring, shot creation, defensive versatility, and someone who can take pressure off Steph. The Warriors aren't just playing well again, they've finally found their identity. And when it comes to Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler's arrival has done more than boost the team's record. It's completely changed Curry's role. All season long, Steph's been worn down, facing more double teams than anyone in the league and carrying the offense on his back. Teams knew that if he shut down Curry, he shut down the Warriors. But with Butler in the lineup, that's no longer the case. Now 37, Curry looks refreshed, and it shows. Before Butler arrived, he was averaging 22, 7 points, 6, 1 assists, and 5 rebounds while shooting 43, 1% from the field and 38, 9% from 3. Since the trade, he's up to 27, 5 points, shooting 48, 1% overall and 7% from deep. His assists and rebounds have held steady, but the efficiency and scoring bump are clear. Butler's presence has taken a huge weight off Curry's shoulders, and it's giving the Warriors a whole new look on offense. The offense now flows through Butler, inside and out, getting to the free throw line more often and, just as important, allowing Steph to rest more during games. But even beyond that, Butler's presence is unlocking the best version of Curry. For years, defenses have thrown everything at Steph: double teams, traps, full court pressure, anything to get the ball out of his hands. But with Butler on the floor, those constant doubles are fading. Defenders can't just leave Butler alone or let him isolate. His ability to create offense forces teams to make tough choices. And for the first time in a long time, Curry is the one benefiting. With less defensive pressure, Steph can go back to doing what he does best: moving without the ball, slipping through screens, and getting clean looks. The Warriors' trademark off-ball movement is back, and so is the version of Curry that makes defenses panic. Before Butler came in, Steph had to do it all: bring the ball up, create his own shots, and carry the scoring load. Now, the Warriors finally have a reliable secondary playmaker. Butler takes pressure off Steph, attacks mismatches, and gets to the free throw line. That gives Curry the freedom to conserve energy, pick his moments, and stay fresh late in games. The result? A completely recharged offense. And with Curry playing the way he was meant to, that's a scary sight for the rest of the league. But the Warriors got another big boost recently: Jonathan Kuminga's return. Golden State has been short on players who can both score and defend at a high level, and Kuminga has the tools to do both. He's averaging 16, 3 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists this season. Still, after missing time since the Butler trade, there were real questions about how he fit back in, especially given his ISO-heavy style and lack of outside shooting. Turns out, those concerns were overblown. In his first game back, a 130-104 win over the Kings, Kuminga scored 18 points in just 20 minutes off the bench, hitting 7 of 10 from the field and 4 of 6 from the line. Coming off an injury, you'd expect some rust. Instead, he looked sharp, active, and completely in sync with the team's offense. He moved well without the ball, cut hard to the rim, and made Sacramento pay for overplaying. Since returning, Kuminga's averaged 13, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 0 assists over 5 games, showing off his explosiveness as a cutter and attacker. His athleticism and scoring instincts were already top tier. Now, with Butler creating opportunities,